Hello, agents. You've found American Modern's Quick Quotes, a show where we hope our quotes about specialty insurance help you quote more specialty insurance. We've assembled a top team from across the U.S. today. Hosting from Cincinnati is AVP of Sales Bob Foreman, and he's joined by territory sales managers Ariana Richter, who's just outside San Francisco and part of the West region, Ann Hebel in Newport, Kentucky, serving the Midwest region, and from Rochester, New York, Jimmy Stack, who works the East region. So from sea to shining sea, we've got you covered.
So we are actually recording this today on the 1-year anniversary of Shelter in Place, and those of us at the home office being sent home with a small box of our belongings and our computers for what we thought was going to be a couple weeks to maybe a couple short months. So here we are a year later, talking to our phones with a fake plant in the background and something called a ring light. I actually read a tweet the other day that said, "I wear my pajamas to bed so that I can wake up already dressed for work." And I felt like there's a little truth to that maybe early on in the pandemic and
right?
And working from home. So I'm actually wearing sweatpants right now. We're going to talk a little bit about the real estate market and home ownership. For me, both of my neighbors have actually moved within the last several months. So I don't know if that says more about me as a neighbor or the housing market here in Cincinnati, Ohio. So like I mentioned in the introductions, we have great representation from all different regions. So why don't you guys talk to us a little bit about what's going on in your part of the country with respect to the real estate market, home ownership, and how our product suite ties in. We'll start with you, Ariana.
Sure. So over here in the Western region, honestly, there's been a lot of movement. Recently, I read an article that Idaho and Arizona were the top 2 states where people moved in 2020, and Colorado even made top 8. So there's a lot of movement, and I see a lot of opportunity for owner-occupied throughout those Western states, as well as our rental products. So in California, for example, 45% of the state are renters, right? So, with our suite of products, we're able to really find a solution for almost anybody, those homeowners and owner-occupied areas, as well as all of those renters or landlords that have, a lot of properties.
No, that's great. Jimmy, we'll go out east.
Thanks, Bob. Here in Western New York, it's pretty similar to many markets across the country. So specifically, when I look at Rochester, inventory is down by about 40%, and medium home values are actually up by about 10%. So homes are selling very, very fast. I'm actually seeing, and I know people that have really were not in a position or really weren't really looking, I guess, to sell their home and move, but their property value had gone up so high that it was really, a financial gain to just sell their home and then kind of figure out where to go from there. So it's been pretty interesting. And where I'm seeing a lot of movement actually is in our landlord dwelling 10 plus product. So if anybody watching this doesn't know what that product is, it's for professional landlords or investors that have a portfolio of 10 or more locations. In some states like California, it's actually a 5+ product, but here in New York, and I think pretty much every other state, it's 10 or more. So I've seen landlords that have been doing it for a very long time that started really to just kind of offload some of their locations just because they were able to make a large amount of money by, say, selling off 5 or 6 locations just because of the current state of the market.
Yeah, that seems to be a common theme. Homes not sticking around for very long, and the landlord rental market seems to be taking off everywhere. So you mentioned the 10 plus program we offer, including 5+ out in California. But we also allow agents to schedule multiple landlord policies within our AmSuite system. So you can actually write up to 10 policies all on your own in the AmSuite system. All right, Ann, what's going on in your region?
Thanks, Bob. Here in the Midwest, not sure if you're aware, but we do have the highest number of homeowners in the United States. It was around 68% in 2020. The interest rates are low, the home sales are going up each day, which really opens the door for our new homeowners Flex. It's a new product that we have opened up in Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana. Homeowners Flex offers the same open peril protection, all risk and replacement cost settlement at the core of your standard HO3 policy. We'll cover homes that may not have a place in the standard HO3 market, maybe due to age or claims or valuation. And one of the neat things about this product is you can dial up coverages such as water coverage, loss of use, other structures, and even personal property. We do have other optional coverages that are available, such as occasional rental, earthquake, equipment breakdown, and even service line coverage. I think you'll be really comfortable writing this new product because the coverage is really based on an ISO HO3 that you're already used to. And remember, you're doing business with an A+ rated company with American Modern.
Yeah, that's a great point, and we're seeing great success with the launch of this product in the states you mentioned, Indiana in particular, Ohio and Kentucky, and we're going to continue the rollout over the next couple of years. So a couple of the optional coverages you mentioned there: service line endorsement, equipment breakdown protection. I think those are two of our best-selling endorsements right now, and those are coverages that the many carriers are not able to offer today. So it's a real selling advantage for your agents.
Absolutely.
Hey, Ariana, going back out to California, and this really applies throughout the country, but it seems like the short-term and occasional rental market is hotter than ever, and we are, for most of us throughout the country, we are approaching vacation season. So what can you tell us about our product suite with respect to these types of policies?
Yeah, thanks, Bob. I actually love talking about this endorsement. A lot of carriers out there don't have this, and I would want agents to know that we have this short-term or occasional rental endorsement for both owner-occupied homes as well as any rental. So those Airbnb-like properties or VRBO-like properties, especially now going into the summer, like you said, are just really hot in the market, and folks are just getting really creative about how they're making rental income. So they may have a converted garage or a casita or an in-law suite, and they're renting those out on these websites, and we offer a short-term rental endorsement to extend coverage while the property is being rented out. So I love talking about that one. It's a really popular one out here.
Yeah, and it's only going to continue to grow. I mean, when we're planning a vacation now, and it's crazy that we don't even look at hotel prices anymore. We start to look at other people's homes for rent. So
absolutely.
All right, it looks like we're out of time. Special thanks to the team for all of your insights today. And agents, we would love to hear from you. So please feel free to comment below, and hopefully we'll see you all soon. Until next time, thank you.